Howard in the backfield.
Very, very stagnant. I mean, you had a 4-and-out last time. You're looking at a 3-and-out this time. If you just don't get the ball moving, you got to have some sort of offense for this to keep your defense off the field.
Yeah, because this is a Marion team that can ground and pound on you. Two wide receivers to the left, Howard in the backfield. Snap rolling out to the right side, throwing it complete right at the sticks and reaching across. First down. Good play. Bobby Medley caught it at the 45 and turned and stretched out past the 41 or 46, and it's a first down for Virginia High, and it's the first down of the day for them.
And Bobby Medley seems to be that go-to guy again, making the big play on defense, coming up and getting the big play on third down as well.
As the clock gets down to 2:27 here in the first quarter, scoreless ball game. Cats with a big first down there to get it out near midfield. Ball sitting at the 46-yard line on the left hash. Virginia High working left to right across this field. Snap, handoff, right side. There is a flag down as Aaron Rose goes forward about past the 50, but this one looks like it's coming back.
That was quick. That was a quick flag.
So we'll see what looks like a preliminary sign. Still waiting here for the call as finally the refs are convening. Now they'll come out. Illegal block below the waist, and that's a big penalty.
15, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a big one there. It'll set the Cats all the way back inside the 35 at the 33-yard line. And this is going to be one of those possessions where you're going to have to piece together to get the first. It's going to be first in California.
To say get half of it back a couple of times here and to see what you can come up with.
They'll roll the clock down as it's at 2:07. It's going to be first down and 23. Ball sitting again at the 32-yard line. There's a snap, fake handoff. Lathrop rolling out to the right side. Michael Bradley makes a catch at the 35 and tries to wiggle through a tackle but can't. Gets it up to the 36. Got close to 4, maybe 5 there on the catch. Gets it inside of or out past the 35.
It's not quite half.
Not ideal, but piecing it as you can go here. About the only option Lathrop had there on that first down. It's second down and 20. Ball sitting at the 37-yard line.
You know, Marion's usually bringing about 4 or 3, and they're just getting back in the backfield. This offensive line's got to step up and make a play.
Rose in the backfield. Snap. Lathrop drops straight back, looking downfield. Now he'll air it out down the field deep, down near the 30, but he overthrew Lane Carroll, who was running straight down the field. Good coverage down there by Alexander Mazoff.
And, you know,
incomplete.
If he completed that, he'd burn it. But the thing about it is Jamie just overthrew it. And like I mentioned, I think if they want to beat the corners, they can.
Yeah, Lathrop, little errant here early in the ball game, missing Carroll a couple of times now high.
And you have to wonder what the effect of that leg is on him right now.
Third and 20. He doesn't seem to be favoring it as much here. It's third down and 20. The refs are motioning for a timeout. Look, they're going to reset the play clock. They're going to reset the play clock right here. That just kept running down. 1 minute, 10 seconds on the game clock here in the first quarter. They'll put a man in motion. That's Carroll. Play action off of it. Lathrop under pressure, and he goes down. He was throwing it out wide to Carroll, and it's incomplete. Luckily, Carroll was there after the jet sweep motion, or that would have been an intentional grounding, but Carroll just happened to be there after the jet sweep, and he just turned around, and Lathrop just didn't have any time whatsoever. And that'll bring up fourth down and 20 as now Lane Carroll will go out to try to punt it away.
Speaking of Lane, he was looking for the PI there, but there was no way that could have happened.
Not on that, no. Not since Lathrop was already on his way to the ground. 1:04 to go here in the first quarter. Cats getting set to punt. This one a good punt out past the 30-yard line as it'll be caught there. Returnable at the 20, and he's just smacked there right at the 23-yard line. Great coverage by the Bearcats special teams unit as Jalen Dingus and a few others are there to meet him. Dawson Garrett I see down there, and a couple of other guys, Hunter Wright. So a lot of coverage there. It's a good punt from Lane Carroll.
And, you know, the great job about that coverage is you just had 3 Bearcats converge on the sideline there to be able to make that play, and he had nowhere to go.
We'll see what will happen here. Marion with the ball right at the 24-yard line. So a great punt from Lane Carroll.
And right now you got both teams at 1 and 3 for third downs and 0 for 1 on fourth downs.
Not really the kind of game we were expecting, I'm not going to lie. As Wyatt pitches it out wide to Ford, trying to get to the edge, looking for a block, and he gets one. He's out near the sticks, past the sticks, near the 40-yard line, as they're going to keep the clock running. Good run there by Kelby Ford out to the 38-yard line. 14 yards on the carry. First down, Marion, out past the 35. Ford, if he can get to the edge, it's what we talked about with Coach Sidner on Wednesday night at Buffalo Wild Wings about how this edge defense is going to have to be very smart this afternoon. Going to have to get off their blocks. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Snap, fake it, and now they'll toss it, and he's brought down in the backfield. Good read. First one there to get him, that is Josh Barlow, who just changed his number from 55 to 44 last week. Made the tackle in the backfield.
They make this last play here before the quarter. I'll tell you what, Dylan, we talked about the outside edge rush being the issue. What about the inside rush? Every time they seem to run the ball up the middle, it just seems like there's a stopper in the tub. You're just not getting any water out of it.
Loss of 4 yards. It'll bring up second down and 14. Ball sitting now at the 34 on that far right hash. See if Marion runs another play. Wyatt from the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the left, and they will run another play. But it's blown dead right at the snap as clock expired on the first quarter. And that is the end of the first quarter from Gene Malcolm Stadium. 0-0, scoreless. As this is a defensive battle so far between two powerful offenses. Definitely not what we were expecting.
No, I mean, I predicted 24-21, but right now, Dylan, we're on pace to be 0-0.
Yeah, this game right now really – every possession seems like it's going to matter, and especially third downs, as you said. If whoever can get the conversions on third down, keep drives alive, and really wear down these defenses trying to get into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and what's going to wear down your defense, I think, is going to be the offense. I mean, it just doesn't seem like if your offense doesn't stay on the field long enough, they're obviously going to get more tired. I think if you're each offense, you got to try and extend the drive as long as you can. Take time off the clock. Run quick plays. Try to bury that defense a little longer and give your offense some more time.
That was the first quarter that featured a Bearcat Bearcats getting a turnover. Bobby Medley with the interception off of the tip as it went straight up into the air and turned out to be all for naught as Cats ended up having to punt after a chop block. But all in all, a solid first half of football. Both teams playing well here on this big-time matchup, really.
Yeah, and this is what you want to call, isn't it, Dylan? You want
a big crowd,
like
yeah.
They're still filing in. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, and you're right. They are parking all the way out near where Ryan's used to be.
And Blockbuster, if y'all even remember what that is. That used to be a franchise, in case y'all forgot.
So Marion facing a second down and 14 as they flip the field. Now ball sitting at the 34 on the other side, and there's some motion. Looks like the quarterback, Wyatt, was dropping back a little bit, or delay a game. Or illegal motion is what they call. I couldn't quite see the head ref down there. So illegal motion. Had 2 or 3 guys going in motion. It isn't quite arena football here tonight. So
we're staring at 2nd and 19 right now.
5-yard loss, 2nd and 19. As some of the stats from that first quarter. Cats third down, 1 for 2 on the afternoon, minus the penalties. Marion 1 for 2 on third. Here's a big 2nd down and 19 snap. Wyatt looking toward the flat. Completes it out there, and he's hit hard out at the 34-yard line.
Daniel
Short
Benson.
gain. Maybe got back to where it was before the last play, before the illegal motion. It'll bring up 2nd down and 14, or 3rd down and 14, that is.
You know, it looked like he just kept trying to dance out there. Well, this gave Daniel Venture enough time to come over there and lay the wood to him.
Both teams 0 for 1 on 4th down in that first quarter. 51 yards of total offense for the Bearcats, 7 for the Scarlet Hurricanes. Opposite. Sorry about that. 51 for Marion, 7 for the Bearcats, and the Cats had the ball for 5 minutes, 19 seconds. Marion was 6 minutes and 41 seconds. Drop back, Wyatt looking downfield, flips it over the middle. Good coverage. Tarian Bazell breaking it up. It was right in the hands. A perfect pass to Zachary McNeil, who was slanting across the middle on a post route right at the 50. And Torian made a great play there on the ball.
And tell me Bobby Medley didn't have his hands on that ball to make a second one.
It was close. 11 minutes, 11 seconds left until the half. Scoreless ball game, and now Marion will be forced to punt. So not a lot to talk about there in the first quarter. Just goose eggs on the board as see what the Cats can do here. Going to have decent field position. This one's booted, a good punt out at the 35, and it's caught by Austin Davidson at the 35, near the 30. Actually at the 33-yard line as he backpedaled to make the grab. So it will be Cat ball, 11:04 to go until half. Ball sitting at the 33-yard line.
Michael Howard coming to the backfield for the Bearcats this time.
Yeah, Michael got to do a little bit there in that first half, but
first quarter set as well.
As Lathrop gets a play call in from Garrett Ambergy. Again, a scoreless ball game. 8-0 Marion at 6-2 Virginia High. Theme for tonight's game really is the Cats getting off to a fast start, so we'll see if they can start the second quarter quickly. Here's a snap. This is Howard weaving up the middle. Gain of close to 4. Went down awkward at the end of that. Got tackled from behind and went straight back, but it goes for a gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up second down and 6 as he gets it up past the 35 to the 30.
And then you got the Energizer Bunny coming to the backfield for this Bearcat offense. Aaron Rose coming back there.
Ball's at the 37-yard line. Now Aaron Rose now joining Lathrop in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left as Rose in the pistol set. This time a handoff, and the Hurricanes are right on him. No gain as he's swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
They might have gave him half an inch.
Bring up third down and 6. Ball's still inside the 40. As the Bearcats working now right to left here in the second quarter. Again, the Cats kicked off to start the ball game. Marion won the toss, elected to receive, and they got one first down before going for it on 4th and 1, and the Cats were able to stop Kelby Ford short on that 4th down attempt, and the Cats unable, of course, to take advantage of that, and they went 4 and out as well. There's a snap. Lathrop dropping straight back on 3rd down, lobbing it downfield. Lane Carroll makes the grab at the 30, and he's brought down right at the 30, first down.
And that's exactly what I've been talking about all night, Dylan. Just got right behind the receiver, able to make a great grab, and great throw by Jamie Lathrop to be able to recognize the coverage and where he had him beat at.
Yeah, Branson Shoup never got his head turned around, and Lane Carroll snuck around there and made the grab.
And a 33-yard catch by Lane Carroll, exactly what the doctor ordered for this offense.
And
what did that do? Quintuple the offensive yards so far?
Only 7 going into that possession as the Cats all the way down to the 30-yard line. Lane Carroll, 33-yard catch. Lathrop takes a snap. This is Rose off the left side, power run to the 30. He's carrying a man with him out past the 30, inside the 30 to the 20, looks like the 28-yard line.
You know, if there's anything you can say about Aaron Rose, he doesn't give up. He had that guy on his back for at least that whole 2 yards.
Yeah, very tough earned 2 yards, but the Cats get them nonetheless. It's second down and 8, balls at the 28-yard line. Got to get it to the 20 to get a first. So 33-yard pass there on 3rd down and 6. Lane Carroll lobbing one up. It's the biggest reception of the night so far as Carroll takes a snap, drops back. Plenty of time over the middle. Medley, and he missed him. Threw it behind him. Medley had his hands on it, but he couldn't come down with it. Carroll threw a dart, or Lathrop threw a dart across the middle. He had him if he'd have let him, but he threw it right behind him. And good effort by Medley, but couldn't hold on. And if he caught it with the lead in front of him, nobody was there.
And you've got Carroll and Medley, and shame you on Medley, but you can't say too much about it. He's one of your go-to guys in that situation.
That's the guy you want to hit, and that's the guy you tried to get it to, and Lathrop just a little too hot there across the middle, and incomplete, brings up 3rd down and 8. Would have been a touchdown had it been on time. There's a snap. Lathrop dropping straight back, pressure off the edge. Now he's going to take off on his own up past the 25. He gets a block to the 15, and there's a
hold
flag.
Coming back.
Yeah, late flag flying across. Landed right at the 30-yard line, and that was late in that play, too. Lathrop was already well on his way to getting the first. But
he was already well past the line of scrimmage, well beyond the first down marker for that matter, Dylan.
Yeah, he was down inside the 15-yard line, but this one is going to be walked off. It's coming back from the spot. So it's 3rd down, and it's going to be close to 20. It looks like 3rd and 18.
You know, if you're the Bearcats, you want to get to about the 25 to at least set up an opportunity for Lane Carroll to boot this one through.
Yeah, try to get a lead of some sort here in the first half of this one. 8:49 on the clock as it's stopped after the penalty. 3 wide receivers to the right, 3rd down and 18. Lathrop dropping